Banshee Manor Haunted Attraction. Episode 2.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Annie, what's wrong, hon? Shh. It's okay, I'm here.
Look, Rob,
I'm here.
look! The mirror over the fireplace.
It says coddled salmon? Is that the best you can come up with on short notice?
What? I didn't do it, you asshole. And it says, I don't know what it says, but I went into the kitchen and when I came back, there it was.
Sure, honey. I believe you. It looks like it was written with soot. You know, like from the fireplace.
I told you I didn't write it. It just appeared.
I am sorry, honey. I believe you. So we have ghosts. Isn't that what you wanted? And look, they're even ghosts with good penmanship. Hey, you can have them write out the menu every night. Now let's just go to bed. We'll figure all this out in the morning.
You're never going to believe me, are you?
I don't want to argue tonight. We're both tired. I'm heading upstairs. You coming?
Yeah. I just want to take a picture of this so I can look it up when I go to the library tomorrow. Ghost. A real ghost.
This is Town Square. Now, where is... the hardware store. And there's Jess right out front. Good morning, Jess.
Morning, Miss Annie. Wasn't sure if I'd see you or not this morning.
Didn't we agree on 9 o'clock?
Yep, but considering where you passed the night, I reckon you'd be driving as fast as you could in the opposite direction about now.
Oh, Jess, show a little faith. I'm tougher than I look. And it takes a lot more than a little ghost to scare me off. Now, let's go get some paint.
Sure thing, Miss Annie.
Good morning, folks. What can I help you with?
Morning, Bill. This here's Annie Seals. Her and her husband bought the McCrawley Manor. She's planning on opening a little bed and breakfast out there.
Jess, you can stop carrying on. I know good and well that Bill here knows all about me already. You probably informed half the town down at the Crossbow over bacon and eggs this morning. Am I right, Bill?
You know how it works in a small town, don't you, ma'am? Well, welcome to my humble establishment. What can I be getting for you?
Well, Bill, I need some paint in several different colors for the trims. And considering the size of the house, I'm looking at about 20 gallons of paint to start. Of course, I need the recommendation of a couple of good house painters. Here's a check for today. Can I open an account for whatever supplies they'll need?
Well, yes, ma'am. I'd be right happy to get that for you. Do you need to look at some color samples?
Oh, no. Here, let me give you my notes. This has all of the colors and the amounts.
I'll have the paint for you shortly. I know a few good men that will sure be happy for the work. I'll give them a call right away.
Let them know it's okay for them to leave before dark each day, just like Jess.
Well, yes, they'll be happy to hear that.
Do you want me to wait around and bring the paint back to the house when it's ready?
Thank you, Jess. That would be really helpful. I have several other errands to run, and if you do that, I can get right to them.
No problem, Miss Annie.
Then I'll see you back at the house. Goodbye, Bill. Nice doing business with you.
Well, she don't seem crazy at all, Jess.
Yeah, both her and the mistress seem pretty normal considering this dang fool idea they've got in their heads.
At least this time, if things go wrong, I've got paid in advance.
I just hope Miss Annie don't wind up paying some other way.
Hi, honey. Can you help me with these bags?
Only if there's some food in those bags. It's lunchtime.
Well, it's time for you to help unload this stuff.
Okay. Did you and Jess get the paint ordered?
Yes, after he got over his surprise that we made it through the night. He'll be here later with the paint. I went to the library and grocery store while they were putting the order together.
Did you find anything interesting?
I found paint at the paint store, silly.
Not at the paint store, Goober. Did you find anything interesting at the library?
Oh, yes. I think I only scratched the surface, and once we get our internet service here, I'll be able to do some more. But I got some great info from the librarian, who is awesome, by the way.
Really? Okay, let's hear it.
Over lunch, I'm starving. I stopped at the Crossbow and picked up fried chicken.
Sounds great. I'll grab the forks. Now, what did you find out about the library?
The librarian was not at all what I expected. I figured I'd find someone as old and dusty as the books. Instead, I find this lovely young girl, close to Will's age. Her name is Sadie. I'm going to introduce them to each other as soon as I get a chance.
Stop playing matchmaker for your son and tell me what you found out about the house.
Okay. Well, of course, Sadie grew up hearing all of the stories. But you know how stories like that go. Everyone believes them because it happened to their third cousin's aunt's next door neighbor. You know the thing.
You're rambling.
Sorry. Anyway, she said she knows for a fact that stories about this place are true because she witnessed something here herself.
You're kidding. What did she see?
So Sadie told me that on Halloween night, her and some high school buddies decided to try to stay the night on a dare. And as she tells it, 10 kids came in that night. Only 3 made it to midnight, herself included, and only 1 made it to morning. Here's the thing. The last 2 left at 2:45 a.m. And they said the last kid was fine, but when morning came, he was found lying in the foyer. There wasn't a scratch on him anywhere, perfectly fine, except he was completely catatonic. And he's been that way ever since. Sadie said she hasn't been back since.
Catatonic? Really? So what scared her bad enough to leave that night?
She didn't say. Probably nothing. You put a bunch of teenagers together anywhere, even remotely dark and scary, and you know how it is. I'm sure they jumped at every sound or shadow, whether there was anything there or not. It's not surprising that they did up scaring each other silly and bolting. But the last kid, that one doesn't make sense.
Could it have been drugs?
Not according to Sadie. She said they tested him for every drug out there, did CT scans of his brain, you name it. None of the doctors could explain it. But something had to do that to him. You aren't a perfectly healthy teenager one minute and catatonic the next.
No, not normally. But I'm sure there's an explanation. Sadie doesn't know the whole story, or the family just isn't talking. Did Jess know about this?
He didn't mention it if he does. Maybe we should get a timeline going for all of these stories so we can see if there's a pattern.
I think the only pattern we need is one for your padded cell.
Oh, good one. Trust me, honey, if they were going to put me in a padded cell, they would have done it when I married you.
That's probably true.
Can you take a good look around the grounds and the barn? We need to make sure we get a list for the workers of everything that needs to be done outside. I've got to schedule the building inspector, too.
Listen, Annie, before you have the inspectors and the electricians come in, try to get the plans and measurements for the house and have them watch for anything unusual in the wiring and such.
Sure. Any particular reason?
Honey, I know you want this place to be haunted, and that's your whole sales pitch. Well, you want things to be legit, right? I would hate to find out later that something was just a setup by someone walking through a hidden passage or scary sounds from speakers hidden in the rafters.
It is haunted, Rob. But yes, it's a good idea. Although I think you may have watched one too many episodes of Scooby-Doo.
Hey, at least Scooby always knew what to do when there was a ghost.
Run.
Annie, I'm gonna go check out the grounds, okay?
Okay, be careful. Don't be playing with any of Jess's black snakes.
Thanks for reminding me of the snakes.
You're welcome.
Might as well start in the barn. Hopefully no snakes in there. Well, at least the hinges are well oiled. Might need to fix that. Not really creepy enough for a place that's supposed to be haunted. The Scooby Gang would be so disappointed. Good size for a barn. Seems to be in good shape. Whoa. Smells like something's burning. It's really strong, too. Oh my god! Something's on fire in here. Holy shit! What the hell? Nothing. There's no smoke, no horses, but I heard it. I felt it. Oh shit, Annie. What have you gotten us into?
You've been listening to Buying Ghosts, presented by Banshee Manor Haunted Attraction. Hit subscribe so you won't miss future episodes. Episode 2, Town Gossip, features Jonna Summers as Annie Seals, Dennis Plummer as Rob Seals, Josh Keller as Jess, and Robert Campbell as Bill. Buying Ghosts was created by Jonna Summers, co-written by Jonna Summers and Jude McCoy, recorded by Blake Bollet. For more information about Buying Ghosts or Banshee Manor Haunted Attraction, go to bansheemanor.com. Like us on Facebook.